I am going to make water disappear. No, I'm not a magician. I'm going to reveal the trick. It's really cool. So let me get some water from the creek. Okay, so I have just straight up creek water. And I am just going to pour it into 1 cup. And I'm going to make the water disappear. Wala la la. Okay, so keep your eye on the cup. And if you guess it right, I'll pour it on top of my head. Okay? I'm going to shuffle them around. Okay? Okay. So, keep your eye on the cup with the water. Keep your eye on the cup with the water. Keep your eye on the cup with the water. Keep your eye on the cup with the water. Keep your eye on the cup with the water. Oh, I'm getting magic here, aren't I? Okay. So, do you think you remember which cup has the water? Okay. Do we think it's in this cup? I will dump this on my head. It's not in this cup. This cup? Nope. Okay. What about this cup? No. Alright. So, the water is actually in this cup. And I'll show you right here. And I'm going to do this trick again, and I'm going to explain exactly what's going on. What happened here, this isn't magic, this is just chemistry, and it's all thanks to my little bag of white powder. No, this is not cocaine. But this is a super absorbent polymer, and this is a substance that is very good at absorbing water through hydrogen bonding. So I'm going to run this experiment again with some clear cups so you can see exactly what's going on. So, super absorbent polymers are found in pretty much daily products that we use all the time. Diapers, adult diapers, other sanitary products. Let's see, the 1960s, before the 1960s, we didn't really have super absorbent polymers created yet. Most of our absorbency products were cellulosic or fiber-based products like tissue paper and sponges. And if you think about it, cellulose is the most abundant natural-made polymer on Earth, so of course we're going to use it. It's in the cell walls of plants. It's very ubiquitous. So I'm going to put a little bit right in there. And then in the 1960s, the USDA got a bunch of funding, and they figured out how, because they wanted to conserve water and soil, and so they figured out how to synthesize their own superabsorbent polymer by creating this resin that had it was a ACRYLONITRILE polymer grafted onto the backbone of a starch molecule, and that could absorb up to 400 times its mass in water, and that was great. And then they released that tech to other companies, and the technology and all of that flourished. And so now we have tons of different types of super absorbent polymers synthesized in different ways. Let me get some creek water again. So you'll notice I did the same thing with the red cups, except one of the red cups had the polymer in the bottom, right? So this white substance down here, this is sodium polyacrylate, and this is polymerized by the combination of acrylic acid and sodium hydroxide in the presence of an initiator. And this super absorbent polymer can absorb up to 1,000 times its mass in water, and that's dependent, of course, on the purity of the water. If you look at this water is not very pure. There's a bunch of iron runoff and some other stuff. But let's watch what happens when I put this in here. And it didn't even, you can still see it on the bottom there. Not all of it was even needed for the reaction. And so when you go to dump it on your head, it expanded enough to keep an adhesion there on the side of the cup. It's very cool. So you can find this on Amazon, at any gag gift store. Remember, it's called a super absorbent polymer. Sometimes it's marketed as a water gel. Sodium polyacrylate is the most abundant one that we make in our industry today. It's cool stuff. So I'm going to be taking a few weeks out from producing videos. I'm still going to be working on videos, but I'm just not going to release any for February. I have to hibernate a bit, you know? Spread some knowledge, be nature heroic. Maybe I'll see you in a few weeks. Bye.